All right, let's hope that the streams work. Both YouTube and Twitch and Discord and Restream seem to be fucked up right now, but it is connected, so hopefully it will stay functioning. Alright, well, I've been sitting here for 30 minutes trying to get it to work, so let's just get cracking. Damn, there's a lot more people than I expected online while we're streaming Helldivers. Alright, so we have 400 iron. We have 400 iron. 56 steel. Only 56 steel? Yeah, we need shitloads of water. More than anything else, we need water. This is armor. So now we have that. But this needs water. If I had water, I could make a full set. Alright. You know what? Let's just head off. We'll go grab some water up here. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. There we go. The timing is really tight. Like, you need to manage to, because it's kind of shit. If you just hold the button, it won't do the charge attack. You have to wait until the proper moment to do it. Otherwise, you're just gonna stand there looking like a fool. So you need to find the proper timing. After you stagger them. I wonder if the shield affects stealth. I don't know if there's really much stealth going on. Like, it feels like you can crouch and sneak up on enemies, but I don't know if you actually can.
Reveal yourself.
Or if it just feels like it. Oh! The game runs poorly quite now. Runs quite poorly right now. But I did I cleared my shader cache. But it might have to generate things as it goes sometimes. Oh, this piss. Note that the stream can go down like anytime. Because there's YouTube, Discord, Twitch, multiple websites are having weird issues right now. So I might disappear at any time. But right now I'm just trying to collect some water. So I can make some new armor. And then we need to go and collect even more water because the main thing I need right now is water. More than anything else. Let's see if these guys have respawned. This game looks pretty cool. Wish it were on consoles. Yeah, I think it's pretty fun. It runs pretty roughly even on PC. Yeah, I think Dune is really cool. I actually kind of wanted to rewatch the Dune miniseries again. It wasn't even long ago that I watched it. Only the old movie and the new ones. I think the miniseries is probably the best one. It goes the furthest as well. In the storyline. Still doesn't cover everything. Not even by a long shot. Especially considering that everything is debatable. Since he passed away before he finished the books, and the rest is written by his son. No, I haven't read the books. I want to, but I can't read. I can't focus on it. It's impossible. Reading is too hard. Ouch! Fucking shot me in the head! Oh. This game is turbo grindy though. Which I personally don't mind, but it is. Fuel cell. Actually, maybe we pick up some fuel cells. Becoming more and more necessary to gather that. Because the more stuff I have, the more fuel cells get consumed. I'm farming blood right now. Blammo! Okay, who's shooting grenades? Oh, there's some guy. Ouch! Or sucking blood. For whatever reason, you need water to make iron. Which is like... I don't really know why. But you do. We did leave a body down here. But he might have despawned. They apparently do that. Alright, let's go back. Wait, where am I? Let's go this way. We seem to have some respawns here, so just go and kill these guys again. Range combat isn't exactly rocket science. You pointed shit. I actually don't know what kind of abilities you can get. Oh, for a ranged character. It does seem like you can borderline not be pure ranged. At least not early on. But I also haven't explored beyond the swordsman class. Because the second there's an enemy near you that has a melee weapon and a shield, it's like, it's kind of weird to fight them if you don't have a melee weapon and a shield. But you can overwhelm the shield with just damage, so just switching to like a short-ranged rifle probably works. A submachine gun or something. How much more blood do we need? Actually, almost full. We need to kill like 2 more people. Oh, wrong button. I need to get the better bloodsucker. Because sucking blood is one of the most important things. Alright, we can leave. The chests haven't respawned yet, so there's no point in going down. Oh yeah, my bike is here. That's my bike. So, beyond just spamming water, I'm not sure what I need right now. I do think I need to go to a blue dungeon. But I'm also not so sure that... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm sure about or not. I don't know what I'm saying. Hooked in the head. Let's see. I wanted to make armor. And for that, I need water. For that, we need to deposit blood. So, what else? Steel products. 200 power for a death still. But it gives you 25,000. Hmm. What did it need? This needs infinite cobalt paste. The death still needs more steel ingots. Hmm. Wait, where did I... Did I not build a water cistern? Or... Wait, huh? Oh? I thought I did. Like I went over here and I built a medium water cistern. Huh? I thought I put it like here. I was certain I built a water cistern. Maybe not. And now, this is the unfortunate reality of the current situation. This is omega slow. So ideally, I'd be able to finish this or make another wind turbine, but yeah. We're gonna want to go and do something right now. Making a Mark III trike would cost a shitload of capacitors and stuff. So if I want to make a Mark III trike, we have to go to a blue dungeon. So we could try going to one that we haven't been to, like up here. There's a quest there too we can do on the way. Investigate the slaver base. I just feel like every way to get up here is kind of ass. Driving over here is suicide. At least without like a higher tier trike. So it would then be going over to the anvil and going this the long way here. Which is entirely doable. It's not actually even that far. It's probably faster to just do that instead of thinking about it. Let's do that then. But the question is, should I take the car? Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Luckily, I didn't destroy anything important. Just a blood sack. They're basically free to make. So... Filter Extractor Mark III. Spice-infused steel dust. See, spice-infused steel dust is something we don't have, because I think you can only get that over in this area. Where we are now, this is a... Down here, this is a copper area. This is an iron area. This is an iron area. Up here, this is steel. So if we go and do dungeons and stuff up here, we might be able to find some steel that's infused. But if we take the car, then we can also go mining. We can get whatever. And it's not that much slower. It is slower, but it's not that much slower. Especially right now. Because I only have a low level... Whoop! A low level engine. Oh. The steering is pretty bad. Now let's try to not die with this thing. Such as, let's try to not get eaten by that thing. Let's not cross there. Let's cross here. Because if you drive over the drum sand, usually you're fine, but if you're unlucky, the sandworm might just emerge right where you're standing. And then you explode. So this is our base. This is actually our base. Right. Oh. Ah! I could go all the way over to get aluminum. I think. I should be able to cut aluminum with this. But it's quite far away. Let's find out. What does it say? If you hold F, manage vehicle. Doesn't say. What if we go in here? No. You need aluminum in order to make this, in order to harvest aluminum. So I actually need to make this. So yeah, we're not going to get aluminum this time. Maybe next time. Wait, what did it need? Cobalt paste array amplifiers. Okay, so what we're looking for now is array amplifiers. You get array amplifiers in the rift. And over here. So in Haga Rift, you get array amplifiers. All right. Can you even see quick? Oh, yeah, you can see quicksand, can't you? It looks a little muddy. All right. There are very, very few areas here. We'll just have to keep going north. Is this some stuff you can salvage? No, they have to have specific appearance. What about that one? Is this one? This one is smoking. And I think you get a certain type of thing. Armor plating. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. maybe that's important. Oh, it's these. I feel like you get that everywhere. What about this? I'm looking for the Holtzman actuator there, yeah. That's something I think we do need to pay attention to. I have quite a lot of them, but I don't have that many. And I did see that some things that we're gonna make uses quite a lot of it. So, better to get ahead of that. Get quite a lot of them. The people who are calling this game a rock collector are absolutely correct. I'm collecting rocks all day, every day. And it's not just 1 or 2 rocks, it's like 500,000 rocks that you need to collect. Oh no, there was another one here. Put the buggy there so we can use its shade. Stuff like this is really nice. Like, I do think they didn't go far enough when it comes to this whole dismantling thing. But I like these kind of details. I like when people go far when it comes to games and game design. Like, I don't care if it's some tedious bullshit. If you go far in designing it so that it becomes like an actual fleshed out mechanic that feels more than just, you know, pressing a button and getting an item. I like that. That's why I like manually pressing buttons with, you know, in first person inside of vehicles as you're driving them, like in Subnautica. That's something I'm a huge fan of. We're in a PvP zone. Oh my god, what is happening? Bro! It just won't fucking work. We have almost 200 actuators now. Oh. I didn't try that yet. Maybe I'm being a fool. No, I'm not. Destroying them with this thing gives much more salvage metal. But it doesn't give any of the special thing that I'm looking for. Game keeps chugging really hard. Die! It lags so much. Fuck. Holy shit. Like, do you see the lag spikes? It's insane. It's not like internet lag, it's FPS lag. It runs really poorly. Performance drops. That doesn't work. What am I looking for in here then? Oh wait, this is the whole dungeon. Is it? It's like one little room? Holy fuck! Okay. Yeah, I guess this is the whole area. It was like one chest and two enemies. losing my mind here. So we want to go there. Just go north. North until we hit the ramp. Guess whose game just crashed just mid first flight of an ornithopter? Hell yeah. Now the question is, what happened to your ornithopter? It exists on a map. Alright. I deleted all of my shader caches. And since then I haven't crashed, but earlier I also played for 2 hours without crashing and then it started crashing constantly, so I don't know. Could also be related to which upscaling method you're using. Switching to another one could maybe help if you start crashing more. Like, I don't know if you will, but could be a one-time thing. Ooh, that was a hole. Oh, a trench coat, bro. Yeah, so far I feel like they have pretty good systems for when you crash or when you get disconnected. Like, I was in the middle of fighting 3 dudes and I still didn't die.
Nesman,
And I
evacuate
crashed.
all personnel from the station immediately. Harkonnen troops are occupying the mining
Switch it to
galleries.
TAA.
Atreides forces are moving in from the
TAA
north.
is horrible,
We're in
but
the middle of
worth a
war
try.
zone. They're throwing our workers out into the rift unprotected, on a battlefield. So much for Canley. I'm going down there to see if I can get our people out. Take charge of the topside crews. Get them out of here. Head north to the shield wall. We'll rendezvous there if we can. Hurry!
I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I also have no idea what that means. I just know that it's terrible. It means temporal anti-aliasing. Even with knowing what it means, it still doesn't mean anything. But it's by far the ugliest one. I think like DLSS and FSR are usually decent ones. Damn, this is deep as hell. Got an armband. Ooh. Where does the armband go? But really, all the upscaling methods mean that they look like shit. That's what upscaling means ultimately. So, but yeah.
Who's there? Reveal yourself.
No, don't get your shield back. Damn, this place is deep as hell. I don't even know where I am or where I'm going or what's happening anymore.
Someone's here.
Attack me, bitch. Oh, come on, man. That's it? That's what you're gonna do? Whew. Are you gonna regen some of that stamina, man? Why is my stamina not coming back? I'm so confused. Why do I have 0 stamina? Oh, it was just bugged. No! There was a dead body in the way. They need to fix that. That's so cancer. Ow. But yeah, if there's a dead body in the way when you try to attack somebody in melee, your character just gets stuck on the body and can't move forward. It's super cancer. It's just a form of anti-aliasing. More or less, yeah. Really, every upscaling method is a form of anti-aliasing. Spice residue. Okay, this is the first time I've found spice. I couldn't pick it all up. The hell? But I also don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to anti-aliasing and shit like that, because I don't use it. But upscaling is a legitimate form of anti-aliasing. Because the entire point is to smooth out rough edges, and it does do that. Sabotage. Is this what I was looking for? Or am I just sabotaging some random thing? Well, either way, it got sabotaged. Don't know why or what, but there it is. I have a hard time telling whether I'm going in or out very often in this game when it comes to dungeons. Ray amplifiers, that's why I am here. Keep forgetting why I am here. Now we're like all the way down at the bottom of the rift. And now we have to go back up. Another one? What does this do? Is this a quest? Is it not a quest? I can't tell. Maybe it is a quest, but not right now. Secret chest. And this just leads back here. That just leads down. Ah, where am I? What if this just leads in here? Oh no, here. Here we go. This is the path up. Doesn't seem to be much more here. Oh no. Did that just spawn? Wait, where does this go? Fuck it. I'm going up. However, we did find a bunch of the ray thingies, and that's what I am here looking for, so... all good. Even though this is deeper than hell. It's really hard to tell here what's above and what is below. I feel like most things are below here. But we're going here. So that means Another one. Yes, nice. Oh, we got more here. Maybe. Ooh, 10. Big. Over here is the most lucrative. Just the top. Somebody just forgot a glow stick here. Alright, so I think if you go south here, there's like a little ramp down to the desert. That's where we need to go. Oh! Or maybe not. Hmm. I think over here. Because we drove up to get here, didn't we? Maybe not. I have to drive really far to get down. Here. Nope. That's... Nope. Is it this a storage dungeon or something? Maybe not. Level up! Level 60! I was level 40 like yesterday, or this morning or something. Is the volume high? I'm not sure. I do have this game a bit higher than I usually do. The knee is OP. Like, I thought the knee kind of fell off when people started getting shields, because it didn't insta-kill them anymore, but it does basically insta-kill them. Because you can just need them for like a guaranteed power attack. Our heavy attack. Which almost always kills the target. Traps? No traps. Man, this cave was huge. Wait, where's out? There. Alright, now we're full on blood. So what we need to do now is we need to drive down here and then along the wall without driving into the quicksand. Then up in here. Whoa! Oh, help! And then we need to drive through all of these. This is why I brought the buggy, so I can just dump all of this shit in there. Is it in here? Sabotage water tank. Okay, so we kill everybody. Then we sabotage the water tank. And then they respawn and drink the sabotaged water. Genius! Whoa! Holy shit. Was that a trap? Yeah, I think so. Well, not another one. This one you can sabotage. The tank now leaks from a series of holes. That's even less useful. Like, point to that. I'm just gonna kill them all. That was not a person. Help! This is like an insane crap. Holy shit.
Got them. Shield on.
Does there have to be two of you? Dude, where's my shield? Sometimes it's just down and I don't understand why. Oh, I missed. Good. There we go.
Need to reload. Kill them all.
Oh, that guy is dead. I also haven't used those calibrated servox yet, so hopefully collecting those will turn out to be a good thing. That's that house. There's only one house. The place looks really big, but oh, that's another house. Maybe? I can't tell. But there are some more dudes here.
Shield on.
The stamina system is kind of odd. It's like sometimes it just doesn't recover, and I don't know. Booby trap crate. Okay, so we're not done. Killed everyone, now we need to do some more stuff. Up here. Something. Like those vile slavers, it was my former master's excesses that led to his downfall. An unguarded moment, a stolen blade, and I had my revenge. Whoa! Hello, Wolfenbach. Thanks for the raid. Took what I could of his hoarded wealth, and I was away. But I cannot so easily escape the nightmares that haunt me. No doubt your actions will slow the slavers a great deal and give their victims a fighting chance to outrun them, at least on the ground. But now we must turn our attention to the sky, for this beast has wings. They have established an airfield for their thopters in the region. Go there and serve it the same way you did the fueling station. Here. I mean, that's close enough. Now, where is my car? Hello, Bay. I'm collecting rocks. My car is parked like a million miles over here. And now that we have killed everyone, we can solve my thirst in the only good way, drinking blood. There we go. So, what did I say? South from here. I think I was struggling to find this last time or something. And maybe the fact that this is a tiny little entrance here was why. Wait, what's my inventory like? Is somebody sniping me or what's going on? I'm scared. I'm gonna wolf them back. Wait, I tried. Quick deposit. There. Okay, good. There was a sniper, but I don't think he was shooting me. Was he just shooting because he felt like it? Rangefinder? What is that? Unsurprisingly, if you want to acquire a rangefinder, look for sharpshooters. But remember, if you can see them, they can probably see you. Alright. Alright, let's go in. I haven't done this one before. No, not here to loot batteries.
Identify yourself.
Oh! Bro, where's my shield? Wait, how did I... It said I killed somebody. Was he just standing behind that guy? As much as I want to play more melee, it's really hard to deal with that many ranged enemies if you're solo. You kind of just have to shoot them to death. Because usually, especially when it's those big guys, I don't want to pick up batteries. They weigh like 100 million tons. But when you fight those big guys, they're super tanky too, so it takes forever to kill them. So you can't like burst through the enemies or anything. They're just gonna stun you or whatever they do. I think this is a dead end. This doesn't lead... No, there... No. Where's 0? Wait, what? 0. There we go. I pressed 0 like 4 times. And it's only on the 4th time that it actually activates this stupid flashlight. Aha. Oh, I can't shoot through that. Okay. The darts don't count as wearing the bracelet. Dude, where's my shield? Why is my shield off? Like there. Like, why does my shield go off just because I'm shooting? Is that what it does? Wait, what? Do shields go off when you shoot? No, it doesn't. Wait, is that why the ranged guys don't have shields? Why does the machine gun guy get to have a shield? So he's just bending the rules of the universe. Heavies can be shot when they shoot? No, they can't. They can! I feel like something has happened. Like the Matrix just like rewrote itself. Like none of these things actually were that way 3 seconds ago. There's so many batteries. They're just like taunting me to pick them up, but I don't want to pick up the fucking batteries. Okay, well, but that's kind of interesting. But I... Don't really have any more passives to get anywhere. I just wanted to see if there were like any shield passives, but if there are, it's on a class I don't have access to, so. The Mentat is an assassin. Ooh, tailoring. Reduce max durability loss when you repair garment. And you reduce durability loss. I need to find the other two classes so I can unlock them. It's super weird to me that they're so hard to find, because the trooper is in the first area. Like, starting as the trooper is the worst thing you can do, because the first guy that you meet in the game is the trooper, and he just unlocks the trooper for you. I guess maybe that lets you be tier 2 trooper immediately? Maybe it's actually good then. Wait, what the fuck? Was there anything in here? No, this is just like an empty area. Huh? Am I just done here then? Actually confused. Wait, why is there an armband here then? It's like an armband to go into the empty reward area. Or did I actually loot something there while I was yapping and I just completely failed to register what was happening around me? There's further down here. I think my car is gonna take massive damage right now because I don't think I sheltered it properly, but we'll see. No, we've been here. No, I haven't. Or have I? Man, I am so confused.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I have been here. This is the entrance. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can save my... No, my car is safe. I put it under here. As we all know, parking under a little piece of cloth means you are sheltered. Wait, hold on. Hold on, it said that I was sheltered here. At least I think it did. There we go. Now we're sheltered. I find the dungeons to be very confusing very often. I just get lost all the time. Let's just hope nobody respawns here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
You don't get second tier trooper, so you just get nothing. If you start as a trooper, you're just worse than everybody else. Or is there maybe another class there if you start as a trooper or something? His I started as a swordsman, and the trooper guy was there in the first town. If you can call it that. So we want to go up there. For the second quest. Okay. No shields when shooting. What the hell are you? Why do you have like a robot helmet? Hell? So much for a sharpshooter. What the shit? You didn't even see me.
Where's my backup?
Abandoned by her friends. So, let's see. Something over there.
Identify yourself. Where is everyone?
Whoa, fuck! Oh, what is happening there? That guy had a different weapon. Oh, no, he didn't. It just made it a different sound for some reason. Maybe it was just them shooting in tandem, but I don't think it was that either.
Shield up. Die.
I use space to loot now. Because I really don't like holding down the button to loot. It feels so clunky. But if you press jump too much, like if you spam it, you just end up jumping around everywhere. Which is weird. I don't think I've been here. There's the intel.
Boss, we've got real trouble here. I sent a squad down in the rift to scout for Kirov, like you said. Full dozen armed men with transportation. Only one came back, and he was shot up pretty bad. Lived long enough to tell us they ran into what they thought were Harkonnen troopers. Since they were the Baron's men, our guys decided to ask what they knew about the area. But the soldiers, or whatever they were, opened up with grenades and darts without saying a word. The lone survivor managed to crawl away after getting hit. He watched the troopers loot all our boys' gear and ride off laughing in their trucks. We can't send anyone else down there. We're outclassed.
Alright, so over here somewhere. Holy shit! Oh! Help, help, help. Wait, what is happening? Boom. I can't wait to get bigger blood bags. I mean, I don't know if you will, but it says it's called medium, which implies that it is not the biggest one. Because I do feel like I need to have, once I have here. Because it's just enough to just like 95% fill both of the blood purifiers. But that's 5 inventory slots. Alright, what next? Here somewhere. Doing something here. There. Finally unlock Bene Gesserit. I want to do that too. Don't tell me where it is though. Because Bene Gesserit has more sword damage. And just lots of just melee sword stuff in general. Wings, legs, eyes. The beast is crippled and blind. Now is the time to strike at its heart. The slavers in Jabal Efrit work for House Halil. Their leader, the vile Dragomir Halil, sits safely in Harko village, protected by the Harkonnen. But his son, Kunladi, is running field operations from the large base at the hand of Kidr. It will be very dangerous, but removing Kunladi would strike a heavy blow against the entire slaver operation. And if that evil old man in Harko sheds a tear for the loss of his son, so much the better. So then now we want to go over there. Today we're doing quests, it seems. Let's drink some more blood. Again, literally the only downside to drinking blood is that it costs you 1 heal kit. I think maybe we need to go... up here. Ooh. I'm a little sad that the buggy is the way it is, because I was hoping to drive a cool Dune buggy, but the sand bike is close enough. Where's my shield, bro? It's just randomly off. It's so annoying. I don't know why you have to turn it back on again. Like, why is it off in the first place?
Need to reload.
Holy shit, stop throwing nades!
Tossing grenade.
Oh, I'm almost out of healing kits. Now that's bad. Kill the slaver boss. Wait, what? Strike at the heart. There, monster slaying. That's what we're doing. So it's in here. I think I have been here. Maybe? I don't know. I've been here or in just somewhere that looks identical to this. As we have established, they have copy-pasted dungeons and areas.
No one will make a
Holy shit! This bitch is fucking me up. Again, this trap is insane. This could be like an insta-kill. Getting caught in that. What? Pick it up.
We've got incoming.
I can't pick up blade parts anymore? Oh! Two more heal packs.
shields up.
So it's up there somewhere. I'm scared though. What if he's dangerous? There's nobody here. And the game keeps chopping and chugging. I think I need to mess with the settings a bit more. Because it wasn't this bad before. But I hit the reset all settings button because the game kept crashing. So much for a boss. Oh, there he is. What are you doing? Power pack 3, no thanks. Oh wait, we had aluminum ore? I thought that was just... Oh, I wonder if I've been skipping picking up a bunch of aluminum. I was like dead certain this was just granite. Do I have heavy darts here? Man, I don't really want to throw away anything. I can throw away my construction tool. Okay, so we have an armband. Wait, wasn't the colored door over where I was before? Not sure. It is, but it's another one. What? What? Really? So where does this armband lead? Somewhere back here. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Ah. Queen's mask. Dude, there are too many things here. I feel like spice beer, it doesn't matter. It's not important. Mark III buggy storage. None of these things are particularly important.
Kunladi, progress on the construction of Neo-Karthag is lagging far behind where it should be. This is due in no small part to a lack of adequate labor. Yet, I hear reports that the wild places of the world are crawling with scavengers, brigands, and fugitives of every sort. Take your forces to Jabal Ifrit and bring me the slaves we need. Do not fail me in this, Kunladi. The only thing that separates your criminal family from the scavengers is your Imperial sanction as a supplier of critical infrastructure. It's time to supply that infrastructure, or you will be part of it, Lord Rabban.
So, okay. So that was the colored bracelet for this place. But there's a colored bracelet here somewhere too. But where's that then? Maybe we can find it now that there's some sunlight. I didn't see anything here. Like, huh? Is it really down there somewhere? Oh? There it is. Actually, I do need to loot some ammo. I'm going down. I had 350 earlier. Now I have 250.
Some of our scouts have just returned. They report that the Zalakidir is thick with new scavenger camps. The skies above are heavily trafficked by both warring houses, and the destruction they rain upon the desert draws the scavvies like flies. A bounty is harvest, as my father would say, and easy pickings. At this point, we just need to be moving as many live bodies as possible. Quantity over quality. We are processing 2 slave herds per week when we should be processing 4 or 5. Our scouts in the Graben report they're tracking several bands of deserters. I know the reward money would be nice, but more often than not, the deserters are better equipped and trained than our guys. It's not worth the effort. For now, let us focus our captured teams on the Zalakidir and knock some heads, as my father would say. We need to get Lord Rabban his mala before we become that mala.
Let's just go and do this mission over here. I'm not gonna drive all the way there. Because it's not very far. It's that over there, I believe. Very good mode of travel. I imagine this is gonna be exactly like the previous outposts. This is... I think this is the quest to investigate the outposts, and so far I've done 2, and they were completely identical. Let's see if the third is also identical. No, we're not there yet. This is not the one. Oh. Nah, this looks different. Leap dispenser is about to break. Fuck that. Right, so it's in here.
They're coming!
God damn it, this guy is like invulnerable. Oh!
Shields up.
Oh, come on, bro. Some of these grenades are ridiculous. Like this is like 10 seconds stun, dude. No, fuck off with your fucking green grenades. Please, I beg you, stop. Oh. Oh. No. These grenades are ridiculous. But it's also that they shout grenade out like a second after they've thrown the grenade. So when you hear it, it's almost always too late. include that. Went to talk to Goethe about the book in the testing station. Even offered to pay for it. No dice. I think I'm going to take my leave here. I hear there are exciting opportunities in the deep desert. I'd rather face the worms than telling Dragomir I failed. Sorry to leave you with that particular bucket of Kulon waste. Okay. What quest was that? Oh, I never used the stalking unit. Or the staking unit. Mark 3 sandbike PSU. This is actually a decent find. You know what? I'm gonna toss this aluminum ore. Whatever. There's no point in having like 3 aluminum ore just sitting there. We have accomplished much, you and I. The slavers will rebuild, no doubt of that. There is never a lack of brutish men willing to sell their humanity for a few Solaris and the illusion of power. But perhaps the monster that haunts my dreams is finally slain. I will leave this area, go somewhere else. Maybe the smugglers need someone somewhere out in the deep desert hunting spice. That sounds like freedom. Perhaps I will see you there. Now we got a bunch of items here immediately. We got a gun with 48 damage per shot. And then we got armor customization. There's another one, but honestly, I could go and do that one. But only if I go back to the buggy, because my inventory is completely obliterated. So we're just doing side quests now. I do have a main quest. Also, we should join House Harkonnen sometime soon. That's not my buggy. That's someone else's stinky buggy. Now we have 6 slots. I could maybe fix more, because I do think I probably have a bunch of trash in this thing that we could get rid of. Now the question is, if I want to go there.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Sandstorm is approaching. Alright. Let's go back in. Oh, it says we're... It said we were enclosed. It's due in 2 minutes. This counts as being enclosed, but the buggy is wigging out. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Slaver's Scout. Unless I want to equip that now, that's trash. Slaver Heavy Pants.
Sector weather alert.
Salvaged
A large
metal is
sandstorm
trash.
approaching.
Yeah, this is trash. I can't throw it. Can't throw it because I'm sitting in the buggy. Oof.
Sector weather alert. A large
Drink some
sandstorm
blood.
is approaching.
Eight skill points. Maximum power capacity, that's good, right? Wait. It doesn't show that I'm sheltered, but I am. Oh, whatever. It seems fine. Stop flashing. I'm scared. I have there's something. I have like a debuff. Oh, that's the blood bag debuff. I don't know how to see what any of those things mean. Can't hover over them. Like, you have a debuff. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to throw some things. Pants. The pants have 100 armor. These pants have 56. But these pants have... No, they're both slaver. In that case, it doesn't matter, because I'd like light armor. And the scout gloves, that doesn't matter. And scrap metal is trash. Like, I'm not a huge fan of batteries, but we can keep those. Aetheryte crystals, these are trash. We can put the calibrated thingies in there instead. The spice, because I'm not gonna find any more spice. Steel. Spice infused steel. These, the gun parts and weapon parts, I feel like those are actually better for me to have on me. Because that's something I can stack. There. Alright. So, going up there means finding a way down here, first and foremost. So if we follow this, I think we'll get down to the sand. Ah. So now we basically just need to follow this. And we'll get where we're going. Everything feels a lot larger when you open the map, but it's actually like not very far away. Almost always. Okay, we're almost there. Oh shit, I have a new gun, but I don't know how it works. Don't throw a grenade. Oh, it's a Glock. That's what it is. Alright, so something here. Growing pain. Let's see, let's track that. Oh. Okay, so yeah, it's this one. All right. They have named sub-chapters of the quests. So it's like, yeah, the quest title doesn't match the quest you're on.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Reimar Thuringer. We at the station have been assigned the task of exploring the viability of numerous commercially important botanical species from across the Imperium. Here, on Arrakis. I knew this would be a difficult assignment, but it has proven all but impossible. Face it, this planet is a far cry from Ekaz. Do they really expect to grow fogwood, alaka, or sappho root here? Well, we might have more success with some of the species native to Giddey Prime. Anything that can survive that hellish environment might have a chance on this one.
This cloak looks cool, but it's really stupid. Why? What is the point of this? What is the point of this cloak? Damn, this gun does shitloads of damage. And this is a testing station, so we're gonna be getting a bunch of servos and shit. So we gotta make sure that's something we can fit. Oh yeah, my flying thing is about to break. Forgot about that. When are they adding like evil monkeys or something? Oh, okay.
The Huff-Huff vines are progressing well, and we can look forward to a good harvest of both Huff-Huff oil and Crimskull fiber. With careful cultivation, our yields should easily meet our requirements. But I will remind you once more of our bargain. I teach your slavers to make Crimskull bindings, and in exchange, I gain the right to sell the oil to the lens makers.
Maybe something like the pistol is what I should have. I don't know. It's nice to be able to actually shoot enemies when they're far away, but I don't know. I honestly don't know what ranged weapon I prefer. I think it all kind of works, and I think they all kind of not work. This is not something that they have copy-pasted. I think all of these are unique, at least. The green ones and the blue ones. But there are like 6 of them in the entire world, so... I can understand wanting to copy like slaver houses and shit. Or like some random fucking tower. We found the research notes. Was this for the planetologist guy? I think so. How is everyone in like a shootout?
Got the live one.
The trick is to learn what their like stumble animations look like. So you just attack them normally with the sword until you see that, oh, he stumbled, and then you do a power attack and then they die. That's how it works. Either that or you use an ability that you know forces a stumble attack. There are also dash attacks that I haven't really been playing around with, and I don't really know what they do. It feels like it's just a heavy attack or something, but you can specialize them a little bit. There's a technique with swordsmen that makes you take less damage for a while after using it, but it only lasted for like 2 seconds, so it seems like total dog shit. But it depends on if the duration at all scales with the level. of skill. Oh no. Yeah. I hope they remove this. Like, literally delete this fucking thing. That is such ass. They need to halve its duration, make it take longer before it detonates, and they need to shout that they are throwing before much earlier. I do not approve of the anti-grav grenades at all. Especially not since they seem to have unlimited amounts of them.
A forceful blow from an ink-fine lash marks the target with a permanent beet-colored scar. But that's just the start of it. The ink-vine scar never quite heals, nor does the intense pain, which can linger on for many years or even decades. That's what makes the ink-vine lash so feared. The presence of an ink-vine lash should be enough to break even the most stubborn captive. Too many strokes will leave a victim crippled by pain and of little value in the slave markets.
Is there really nothing behind there? I feel like if I go back here, I'm going to get stuck. It did not feel like you were supposed to go there. Buggy PSU. No, we don't need that. Oh, this is where we came from. I think.
Attention, rope makers! Do not use your fingers to extract fibers from the vines. Creamscale fibers claw tighter as you pull. You will lose circulation and fingers. Fingerless workers have no value to our
You will lose fingers.
Use the tools.
Your insistence on testing the products was distasteful, but The captive's attempt to kill me certainly made it more palatable. Despite his size, a single strand of crimscale rope was sufficient to completely restrain the subject. The more he struggled, the tighter it became. I can only assume from his howls of agony that the inkvine lash performed as intended. As a further note, a strand of crimscale placed around the throat is an effective means of silencing a prisoner. Any attempt at vigorous shouting causes the crimscale to draw tighter. Be warned. This will almost certainly prove fatal if coupled with the agony of inkvine blows.
I wish there was a way. See here? I wish there was a way to switch which thing you're looking at. Because I can press space to take an item, but I can only take the first item. If I want to take the second item, I have to open the thing and do that. It's unfortunate. Oh, what's going on here? Money. Okay. I think we're done here. This is where I came from. This should lead forward again then? Yeah, this just leads back to... Okay. So, no shortcut for us. We have to go back the hard way.
You have arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Reimar Thuringer. We at the station have been assigned...
Maybe here. Nope. No shortcut. Just bad loot. Oh, we're done. Oh, hello. Nope. I don't need to fight this guy. They have a pattern, right? If you start attacking them, they will stagger once, and after they stagger once, they will use that AoE attack. So what I do is I just go in and attack them normally to trigger the fact that they're gonna do that AoE thing. And then after they've done that, that's when I use the knee. Because the knee is... So far, the knee is pretty much a guaranteed stagger. So now, all we need to do is go back to the anvil. I say all we need to do, but it's gonna be a long drive. Right, Jeno? Yeah, I will try it. I will try. Ow, 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 ow. Around the next corner. It's so sad because it takes so long to go and like do these quests and gather servos and shit. And then when you get back, everything costs like 40, 30 servos. So you just spend them in like 1 millisecond and then they're gone. And then you have to go back. I don't really know what we're gonna build next. The cutter ray is probably the first thing we need to do. It's actually not very far across here, but all quicksand, so you can't go there. Alright, so we go to like... I don't know. Maybe just there. We can just drive across as soon as we get clear of the quicksand. Pretty much. Right? Like, this isn't even very far. Yeah, that was no problem at all. The anvil is up here. Maybe this is... I think this might be a road. It's like a little path up to the anvil. It is definitely a footpath. Not a buggy path, but the buggy is powerful. Ah, there it is. Ooh. With these notes, it'll be a simple matter to keep our growing operation running. You've proven more capable and discreet than most of the buffoons I employ, so consider yourself a permanent hire. Our raids produce many slave herds, and each individual needs to be sorted and classed. Not every person taken is eligible for Mala status. But it doesn't pay to quibble over legalities when the Baron Harkonnen is breathing down your neck. Thus our record must be kept strictly secret. Rumor has it some House Minor stooge is poking their nose into our business. I'm radiographing you the secret location of our Mala sorting center. Head over there and keep the records safe from prying eyes. You've done it! You've earned the trust of Dragomir Halil himself. But this information about ID numbers is yet another barrier between us and finding Samo. Fortunately, I have learned something that may help. A friend just informed me that a slaver he met at the crossroads tried to sell him Samo's scanner. It still had her name on it and everything. He couldn't find out anything specific about Samo, but he did learn where the slaver was stationed. Searching that slaver base is our best chance to find out what ID number Samo was assigned. Once we have that information, you can infiltrate the sorting center and hopefully learn what's become of my sister. Okay. I like how early you get the Harkonnen quest. And it's like on the other side of the world.
We had a bet going.
Alright. Let's get back to our base. So I prefer going to the left of that, I think. From here, so you get proper speed. Don't believe I see any sandworms. This is where I typically mean to put this third one. This is where I put like array amplifiers and stuff like that. Armor, servos, all of these things go here. Right now, unfortunately, we also put ore there, which is not supposed to be there. But that's because I have way too much fucking ore now. Wait. Thought I picked up the ore. And we have some spice now. Spice residue. And spice sand. Yeah, this is a purple steel helmet. Light armor. Filter extractor Mark III. Dude, I've been using the pulse sword all day. And it had taken like 5% durability damage. I should make this helmet, shouldn't I? Yeah, it's like 3 times better. I'm out of steel. Let's save a little bit of water just in case. Have I not learned this, or... Also, I have 352. I thought it said 35.2. The kerning is fucked up here, so... I can make Mark III sandbikes. So... This item must be repaired with a welding torch. Oh, fair enough. Industrial grade lubricant. This is a directional wind turbine. Hmm. Cutlery Mark III. That's what we need. I also want this Mark III extractor. I don't really want this. I just want a normal Mark III extractor, but you can't make that for some reason. There's a Mark II, a Mark IV, but there's no Mark III. But this is still good enough. Like, look. I have everything here. And on the steel level, there's just nothing. Like, you just don't get one. There's a Mark IV. Medium ore refinery. Like steel ingots, okay. Large storage containers. Heal kit Mark IV. Off-world medical supplies. Melange spiced coffee. Can learn how to make the ornithopter. Sure, why not? Do I really want to make this steel suit? I don't feel like it's necessary. Like, it's not that hard to maintain yourself. It's honestly too easy. They should make blood much worse to drink, in my opinion. But it's hard to do that. Because if you make it just like the debuff right now is super pathetic. I just don't even care about having it. Like I just don't care. So to me, blood is literally just water. And the only thing it would change if they made the debuff worse. So like maybe it stacks. So you end up with like 20% of your life at the end if you keep spamming it. The only thing it would change is that I would just wait more until like I go into a combat scenario. And I already kind of do that. I mean, right now you lose so little of max life that I feel like I can still go in and just fight. Like it doesn't even matter. If you lost even more, then I probably wouldn't. But in reality, like making it last longer would probably be a good solution, because it lasts so little long now that I just drink it and then it's gone before I'm even like at my next destination, so it just doesn't matter. I should be doing the main story. Maybe we'll do more main story tomorrow. I could make Super Leader John, but I just don't care about it. The only reason I would want to have this is for this to do something. But I can't make both of these, because I don't have enough spice-infused steel. I do want the filter extractor, though. Because the main way for me to get water is blood extraction, so... And we seem to have earned a decent amount of money. Got 50k now. What's that? Ali's Breaker. $48. Wait, didn't I make one? Yeah, there. Okay, it's just the same, but better. So now we can harvest aluminum and basalt.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
But I think the goal is to take the sand bike across here and go up to the eastern shield wall. And harvest aluminum.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
In order to make the tier 4 cut array. Or the buggy. I do want to make a tier 3 sand bike. I'm not sure I got enough particle capacitors and stuff like that. So I felt like we got a lot.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I think I managed to make one. Can I make no. Where do you make a better welding tool? There. Alright, well, I don't need to make one right now. It's just, I can. Because it's kind of busted, but it's still fine. Oh. Yeah, it can only have one module. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Out of fuel. Fair enough. Damn, this is fast. It's boiling though. Ooh. Now the only issue I have with this is your inventory is like ridiculously small. But if I can cross here, like if I can just go straight from here to there with this, that would change everything. I'm not sure I can. But if I do it during the day, I should be able to, because then I can see the quicksand. And I can go between here. Or I just go, like, over here. Because there's no real reason for me to go here specifically anyway. Like, there's just some carbon and shit here. So the smart thing either way would be to go here, 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 and then through here. And then I guess you go like up here. Like Kyle was coming down from over here. So it really depends on where we can get some aluminum. But it also sucks to go and get it this way because harvesting ore, like it immediately fills up your inventory by volume. Like you can barely get anything. You need so much. It's almost to the point of, hey, maybe I should bring like stuff to build a house so I can make a refinery to refine aluminum there. And then I can just bring back finished aluminum, but destroyed my construction tool as usual. What was I even thinking of? Oh yeah, there's a medium refinery. It needs 10 more ingots. Do I have slaver? No. You need boots. Oh, somehow. Still have power. But yeah, here we can make aluminum. It needs 200 water for 1 ore. They're only online until tomorrow. don't know how much faster that one is, but it is faster. So here we're missing silicon blocks and steel ingot. Alright, well, we're making steel, but silicon I can't make. We have to go and get more flower sand. We're out. Alright, well, we'll stop there tonight. I was up way too late last night. So tomorrow we'll continue doing the main story. We'll try to go and get some aluminum. The first goal with aluminum is making the buggy cutter, so we can go there and collect it with the buggy. Now, unfortunately, that means driving for literally like 600 hours just to get there. So I don't know if there is aluminum up here. If there is, I have not seen it. So, yeah. We'd have to drive over here, to up here, and then all the way up. I don't actually know where you can go up. Here you can go up. And then up to the eastern shield wall. Because even here, there's nothing. And then at the same time we'll go here to Helios Gate. Do the Harkonnen quest line. And once I get to aluminum, I wonder if maybe I might take advantage of the base that they have here, the bucket refinery. Or not. We'll see. I might not. Either way. On next time. Thanks for hanging. Have a good night.